Hey everybody, it's Jay here from Replay Republic, and we're going to get into episode 4 of the Ur-Quan Masters story playthrough. I think it's maybe a little bit of a slow start because of all of the resource collection that happens early on in the game, but I think we're starting to pick up some speed here. I'm looking forward to it, so let's get into it. All right, where we left off, we had just discovered the Pkunk homeworld, and we were hoping for some kind of an alliance because the Illrath, who were battle thralls, had been picking on them. But the Pkunk seemed to be a little bit woo-woo. All right, let's have a chat.
What? A spirit voice rings within my soul. It tells me that I must give you something to aid you on your noble quest. What, spirit? What must we give this young human? Mineral resources? No. Important secret? No. Starships? No. Then what is it, spirit? Spit it out. What? That thing? Are you sure? Okay, here you go, Captain. Take this clear spindle. It is an ancient and powerful device built by the precursors hundreds of thousands of years ago.
I like those.
What does it do, you ask? I haven't the slightest idea. Auspicious portents and serendipitous omens have foretold your arrival. Welcome, alien guests, to the home of the gentle and playful Pkunk, children of the cosmic light. Goblins of joy, seekers of spiritual truth, and other neat stuff like that.
So we just got a clear spindle. If I think about spindle, there was like a white rod and a black rod that the Ur-Quan were using to indicate battle thrall or fallow slave. I don't remember any clear spindle, so I don't know. It's a precursor device though, that can't be bad, right? How are we gonna play this? Are we gonna be pirates? Avast, delinquent alien birds! You're now being conquered. Submit. Or we can be diplomatic, or we can be inquisitive, or we can ask about the Illrath. Well, we should introduce ourselves diplomatic, right? Diplomatically. All diplomatic, right? Perhaps we should introduce ourselves. I am Captain Jaybert, in command of the Republic.
Yes, we know all that. We are not known throughout the galactic sector as powerful psychics for nothing. Of course, we already know the answer to this next question too, but we enjoy conversation. Why have you come here?
Well, how desperate should we be? We've come to your homeworld to offer you aid and assistance. Well, that really does reflect the plan. That's not really what we want. Come to ask you for your help in the fight against the Ur-Quan. We can clown on a Star Trek theme. No reason. We thought that we'd take this baby out for a little cruise, and would you look at where we ended up? Why don't we... I don't know, they're psychic, so... We'll be honest. We have come to ask for your help in the fight against the Ur-Quan. Because if I say, oh, we're at your disposal...
Always the fight. We Pkunk are yin, and you are yang. I suppose the problem is that the Ur-Quan are a little more yang than you are.
Well said.
Well, be that as it may, we are sympathetic to your concerns. We were not always the mystical, aloof, and yet killing, enlightened beings that we are now.
Okay.
Maybe we can still kick some serious butt.
Good stuff.
Let us unite and form an alliance.
Yes!
We will provide you with all of the crew, ships, and resources you desire. We will give you... Wait! I sense that you are offended by our crass material offer.
No.
Yes, I am ashamed.
No.
Any warmongering species
No.
could offer this. We are the Pkunk, children of the stellar breed.
No!
We shall give you what all others could not. The
Oh.
greatest of gifts.
Oh.
We shall give you our love.
Oh.
Ah, you are speechless. Do not talk now. I can feel the energy connecting us. Let us talk while the silence remains. Farewell. But wait, before we go, as a small token of our love, not as a material gift, mind you, we give you 4 of our mega ships, fully crewed. Good luck.
Well, that's actually really great. So close, so close. Oh, all right. Well, let's stop in again.
Captain, we have been expecting you, of course. In fact, you're here because we wished you to be here.
Well, that's why.
By channeling our psychic energies through a trans-dimensional flux inducer, we were able to affect the low-frequency stream of a soul particle such as yourself and direct its course.
Should I be
The
offended?
only thing is, we can't remember why we brought you here.
Oh, okay. Would you mind if I asked you a few things about the Ilrath?
Why should we mind? We bear the spidery creatures no ill will.
That's big of you.
Without darkness, there is no light. Without death, there is no birth. And thanks to the Ilrath, there's lots of birth.
Ugh. This is just my impression, but they seem rather hostile. Why is that?
We have delved most deeply into the dark and greasy heart of the Ilrath. And what do you suppose we found there? Well, we found a torpid, vile, malign, odious, spiteful spirit. Right, no surprises there. What did surprise us, though, was what we saw when we regressed into the past lives. It
Okay.
turns out that in their last lives, the Ilrath were all shining beings of pure light and blissful love. They had reached the pinnacle of spiritual evolution and could go no further. They were perfection.
Wow.
And then, somehow, they got just a tiny bit better, and wham! They were all of a sudden totally evil.
Okay.
Wouldn't you know it? Get too perfect and you wrap right around to evil. That's why we Pkunk strive to be perfect, but always do little bad and annoying things to keep from ending up like the Ilrath.
There you have it. Well, there's no fear of you becoming evil, so good job. When was it that they started attacking you?
Well, that's easy. It was exactly 27,000 rotations of the seventh planet in the house of Pkunk. Before the best alignment of the auspicious constellation of Bit with the heavenly body of Shamlasul, which was really only a partial alignment. I guess you would say 8 years ago.
Thank you. And how are you faring in the fight against them?
I have calculated that at our present rate of attrition, we will exist only on the spiritual plane in a matter of a year or so.
Okay, it's not good.
Of course, the physical realm does hold a certain coarse attraction, a material quaintness, if you will. We will be somewhat disappointed to have to leave it.
As will I. Is there any way to stop the Ilrath?
An interesting question. The answer would be yes.
All right.
Some benign and loving, yet incredibly destructive and powerful force were to simultaneously rip off all of their legs and drop their putrid egg sacs into steaming pools of molten metal. That would have the desired result of ending the conflict. What a jest! Of course, I bear the Ilrath no ill will. How could I, when I'm filled only with love?
Let's talk about something else.
Yes, you're right. Why dwell on the heinous Ilrath when we could speak of flowers, rainbows, fairies, and crystal magic? Did you know,
I gotta help
for
these guys.
example, that there is an invisible fairy spirit at this moment sitting on your head and making humorous faces at me? Ah, the mysteries of the universe. Try to understand them, but can you? No, they're mysteries.
Let's be curious about your species later. Goodbye, guys. See you later.
Farewell, kind human. Return soon.
All right. Well, that was productive. We could stop off at some planets on the way out. Just always trying to... class 3. Oh, biologicals, though. Let's risk it. Always trying to just gather up supplies here so that when we get deep into the game, we're not going to have to be concerned with interrupting the flow for resources. Oh, avoid that earthquake. Oh, that's a lot of amorphous what? Takes a lot of shots. I'd like a faster phaser for this thing. Amorphous Trendicula? Am I reading that right? Rotodendron. Oh, that's not good. So they can do damage if we let them get too close. Ah! What did I just say? Twice. Alright. Let's get out of here. And we'll redeploy. It's worth the crew, but man, we can't lose the lander. That would be... grossly negligent. Cool. 19 praseodymium. That's better than a kick in the pants. Ah! Okay, this is being really hard on... Okay, we're gonna bail. That's enough crew losses at one planet for today. We did get a lot of biologicals out of it. Urea world? Oh, never... I mean, we'll auto-scan, but... nothing. No reason to go there. I think it was even empty. So, since we're here, you know, finish exploring the star system. But, we are here mostly for a plot point, right? So, let's not get too carried away. Class 5? No reason to go down there for Class 5 tectonics. So there's planet 3 over on the left side. Coming in. This looks like might be super dense world. I don't know. Let's see. Copper world. Oh, never mind. Dispatch. Pick up a lot of base metals. It's good. It's fine. Let's do it. That's why we have 3 cargo bays, to make stuff like this worthwhile. Nice. You'll use 0.8, so definitely worth several trips. Oh, and right on our target. Fantastic, that rarely happens. There's a little bit of a random offset between where you put your touchdown cursor and where your ship actually touches down. Otherwise, you could just say, deploy me onto this spot, and regardless of the risk of the planet, you would be sort of assured of getting whatever it is that you wanted from it. So as you can see, I specified land right on that copper, and I didn't. But that's okay. Usually it's fine. And it makes you, you know, lean into that mechanic of needing to upgrade. Oh, I missed that one. That's okay. We'll move on. So the next planet out is the gas giant. Assuming I don't return to... Ah, wow. I guess this thing is moving forward on its orbit. So I'm playing with a mod installed that moves the planets around in their orbits, and it seems like the game is a little bit more sensitive to you returning to a planet that you were already visiting as a result. So I really do like the fact that the planets move around and the moons. Cool, we've got some precious minerals here, and we've got some biologicals, so let's get down there. It's class 3 tectonic, class 1 weather, so it should be manageable. Make sure to pick up the precious deposits. Whoa, what is that? Like, it looks like Astro Chicken, and it says chicken. That's a chicken. There's that neon worm. I like these names. I don't think this was the biologicals were not captioned, I think, in the original game, but they are in this mod, and I think it adds a little bit of humor. Neon worm. Like, what else could that be other than chicken? Tastes like chicken. Okay, 2 more minerals and 1 more biological. Looks like another neon worm, judging by its speed. Then we should be done. Cool. Alright. Not a lot of, frankly, either, but maybe some valuable stuff that's good to pick up. And an Azure world, again, expecting... Oh, I didn't find any noble gas deposits there, so... Is it worth going down? Sure, why not? Oh, wow, that was just bad driving. Sorry, folks. Alright. Well, clearly I cannot be trusted on that planet for whatever reason. It's, you know, I should be more selective, right? That's a class 4. We left the class 3 having decided that common is not worthwhile, so let's check this one. This is Metal World? Oh, this is Sumerian World, so this is a bunch of common, I think. Yeah, no, we won't bother. I won't put you through that. I'm being a little more selective about what resources I harvest, just because, you know, because there's only so much of that you really want to watch in a video, I think. Beta Kruger. I mean, there's lots of stars that I could explore here, but I'm conscious of the fact that I am slightly inside the Ilrath sphere of influence, and while we have not had trouble with the Ilrath in the past, I think a fully crewed, fully equipped Ilrath Avenger Squadron, specifically one that has cloaking devices, would be a problem for us.
Whoop-de-dee and Charlie-bazoo! What a good day I am having!
Uh-huh.
First, my nestmate surprises me with extra fat and spicy grubs for early meal. Then I am complimented on my fine display of ceremonial tongues. To top it off, I encounter the human friend, loved by all Pkunk.
Oh, you guys.
Does things get any better?
What's news?
Ah, vague omens and mysterious portents, tangled webs of fate, intertwined with the branches of destiny, blown by the capricious winds of happenstance. News, actually there is some news. It just so happens that it has come to our attention that Joga and Kazon, the 2 gods of the Ilrath, may actually be a hoax.
Yes.
We don't know who this hoax
Oh wait,
have been
we already knew this.
by, but it seems someone has used these fictitious gods to send the Ilrath down on us.
Yes. And we suspected in the last episode the Unga, right? They have had a hyperwave caster that the Spathi took away from them, and they were using it to play a bunch of god jokes on the Spathi, I think. I seem to be having a little trouble defeating the Ur-Quan hierarchy. Do you have any helpful advice for me?
Well, not advice exactly, but I can offer you plenty of moral support.
Thanks.
Also, I can tell you about another dream. Yes, perhaps I will tell you about my dream.
Oh,
In this dream,
sure.
there was a small creature, fragile and weak.
Yeah.
Above it loomed a much larger creature, dark and foreboding.
Okay.
The large creature was preparing to take the smaller one into its slavering jaws when the little one looked up and said, "Hold, why do you do this? What you are doing is wrong." This made the large creature pause while it pondered the question. Then I woke up, and I'm not sure if the little creature got in or not. Come to think of it, it really wasn't much of a dream. I would have much preferred Birdy's dream. Anyway, just thought I would tell you about that.
Hold. Why do you do this? What you're doing is wrong. I've always wanted my fortune told. Would you mind?
Not at all. You are an open book to me. Ah, how quaint your little life is. So refreshing. Anyway, I see in your future that you will be jumping across the galaxy through dimensional doorways which are at your beck and call. This ability
That's
you
cool.
shall receive from a mysterious and yet somehow I sense lovable alien race called the Arilu Lande, or Lalilu Arile, or Lupilu Happy Day, or something like that. Also, I
Okay.
sense that you
Arilu
will have
Lalile.
14 children and die at an early age.
What? Lalile. And I'm gonna die at an early age, but I'm gonna have 14 children first. How am I gonna... Okay, adios, Punkos.
Bye, Captain. When the crystal spheres once more rotate into harmonic union, we shall meet again.
Alright. Okay, so hopefully now I can just visit this planet. And now that I've had my fortune told. Fluorescent World has class 5. Yeah, we're not going to land on a class 5 without some kind of protection. Class 5 tectonics? No sorry, Bob. And as much as I love the lovable Pkunk, I'm gonna not exactly seek out an interaction with them here. Yitrick World. That's class 4. I think we can handle that. And there's some biologicals there, so let's do it. Alright, let's get the green deposits. Just the primary reason. Oh, what is that thing? That is an aggressive mushroom. How much fuel to go down there? 0.9? Yeah, we're gonna have to watch out for that thing. Oh, yeah, I think, I don't know, I'll give it one more try. We may not be able to handle that right now. That thing may be too aggressive for us. I'm gonna go like halfway around the planet here. Try to get these mineral deposits. And if I can get my blaster aimed toward that... Oh, cheapers. Oh, there's more than one of them. Yeah. Yeah, no, we can't handle that. We cannot handle that. Alright. So...
The stars are in auspicious alignment. The various significant moons are in the correct houses, and ambient psychic energies are in balance.
I assume that's good.
All is well, and the universe is at peace. Well, actually, 2/3 of our civilization has been decimated by the Ur-Quan. But besides that, all is well. It is good to see you again.
You're taking it very well. Well, let's see if there's new news.
Well, we are quite sure now that Dougal and Kazon are a hoax. Aside from never having seen them on the fourth astral plane where most gods like to hang out, we also recently went back and listened carefully to a recording of one of their broadcasts, which was sent to the Ur-Quan on Hyperwave Channel 44.
Channel 44.
We were able to detect some giggling at the end of the message. Someone out there is playing some kind of joke on the Ur-Quan. Or is it a joke on us? We're not quite sure. But what with all the vaporized planets and total carnage,
Yeah.
it may be a while before we can look back and fully appreciate the humor.
Yeah. Alright. Adios, Punkos.
Goodbye, Captain. When the crystal spheres once more rotate into harmonic union, we shall meet again.
Yeah, probably not very long from now. Okay, let's head for this planet. Or this moon, excuse me. Ooh, very pretty. Oolite World. Class 3, Class 4. Oh, it just feels like... Yeah, we only have 19 crew left. I can't quite justify that. You know, even though it would be super nice. This is a world, or star system full of purple planets, isn't it? Fluorescent world, that's a little better. No biologicals, but you've got these big radioactives here, so let's go get those. Class 4, we can handle that. No biologicals to deal with. Technetium. A fully synthetic element. Yeah, we'll go get the rest up here. Okay. Neon. Ah. Just keep taking looks at the overview map to try to plan my next move, and that's when the earthquakes are getting me. It's not that hard to dodge them in the main screen. You know, in the original Ur-Quan Masters, sorry, in the original Star Control 2 game, the inset for where you were driving, the zoomed map for where you were driving the lander, if I'm not mistaken, it was down in the bottom right where you see Min and Dat now. And so there was a lot less forewarning about hitting an earthquake. I think it's reduced the difficulty level slightly. All right. Yeah, I think the overview planet map that has all the minerals on it remained at the bottom, I think. Oops.
Ur-Quan! I was just thinking of you. Ah, but I see you are not surprised, and why should you be?
No.
Amazing psychic occurrences are commonplace for us Pkunk.
Yeah.
I am filled with love at the sight of you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Perhaps we can converse together or just coexist for a few special moments.
You're so nice. And so annoying. And so nice. Is there any news?
News? Here is news. Did you know that the lovely clear spindle which we gave you is actually part of a larger device which has two other pieces?
No, I didn't.
The function and origin of this alien artifact are unknown to us. But we thought that the charming little spindle on its own made quite a handy paperweight. Not
sure.
to mention a catchy conversation starter. So clear and so pretty. We hope you like it.
Thank you. I do. I really appreciate it. I thank you so much for your gift. Adios, Pkunkos.
Captain. When the crystal stairs walk more rotate into harmonic union, we shall meet again. So, fledgling, you have returned for your spiritual training.
I really haven't.
Seek to be as we Pkunk are.
I've got to leave the star
An
system.
admirable if somewhat naive goal. Of course, as a loving parent, I must push you from the nest.
Okay.
Try as you might to cling to the side, I must step on your fingers and kick you over the edge. Ah, but I cannot. I see those sad human eyes, and I must give in. My love gushes forth.
Yeah, okay. So as long as we're here, what's news?
I believe we may have mentioned that
Yeah.
the glass spindle thingamajig
Yeah.
has two other pieces that fit together with it.
You did, yes.
The other day, one of our psychics, while in the trance of playing pretty, cried out the location of one of these curious alien witchy-watsits.
Okay.
Perhaps you are interested. Just
Yes.
before she fainted, she said, "A sphere of rosy color, a ball of red.
Red sphere.
By the greedy hands of a foul race, deep in Persei. The
Persei?
sphere waits. In a tiny voice, it calls for its two mates. Where are you? Where are you, Claire Spindle, Thingamajig, and other things?"
Uh-huh. Alright. Adios, Pkunkos.
Captain, when the crystal stairs once more rotate into harmonic union, we shall meet again.
Yeah. See you in an hour. Okay, so I was trying to visit this thing. I don't know, these orbits are red, and I'm getting swarmed by Pkunk, and they're lovable and adorable, and oh my goodness, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Okay, this is worth harvesting for the greens and the dark blues. Which are what? Lanthanides and noble gases, I believe. And then we'll top off with any commons we have room for. Yep. Arsenic, lithium. That should be it. Okay. Let's get out of here. That one is probably not going to be any good to us. Kind of looks like a, what, acid world? Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll auto-scan. Well, there's biologicals down there, but I'm not going to do class 4 weather for that. Not with 16 crew remaining. Ugh.
Ah, Captain Human, I was hoping you would return. I have great news.
Oh, okay.
Were you aware that in one of your previous lives, you were Duke Franz Ferdinand? It's true. And before that, you were the Egyptian god pharaoh Atum-Tar the Sixth. This is
That's
amazing,
pretty cool.
Captain. Just fantastic. Imagine having been so many important people. Well, to be frank, your case is not all that unusual. It just so happens that almost everyone's past lives was famous, rich, or interesting people. It seems that if you were a turnip farmer or a salesman or something boring like that, you aren't reincarnated. When you die, you just kind of cease.
Yikes.
Isn't the universe a wacky place?
Yikes. Okay, I'll try for the news one more.
Back to the clear spindle business.
Yes?
We have had another telepathic revelation regarding this.
That's great.
This time, an old and venerable Pkunk named Birdy has had a dream sent to him by his spirit guide, Bosco.
Bosco? You know Bosco?
Birdy is surrounded by a sea of young Pkunk females. who
Uh-huh.
want nothing more than to mate with him in a passionate ceremony of blissful yomping.
Yompin'? Is that what they call it?
Come. He hesitates, but the females rush forward and swarm over him. Oh, the clear spindle, yes, I'm coming to that. Just as he is about to pass out, Birdy sees a clear spindle, a red orb,
Blue
and
twisty
a
thing.
twisty thing, all spinning about each other above his head. In a fit of ecstasy, he screams out the word, Draconis!
Draconis.
Him, and with a smile on his face, Birdy sleeps. Quite a dream, eh?
Yeah. I can see why you would rather have had Aki Birdie's dream. Adios, Pkunkos.
Bye, Captain. When the crystal stairs once more rotate into harmonic union, we shall meet again.
Okay, so, for all of that, you know, maybe we were trying to avoid the Pkunk just a little bit. But, you know, we did get the, clear spindle. And then we got a line on these other two pieces that form some larger precursor device. And that's cool. That's cool. That's the thing that we want, right? Presumably. I mean, we're driving a precursor ship and everybody's like, that's amazing. So probably we want a precursor device that's made of 3 parts that we have to go fetch quest. So maybe we can fill up our mineral tanks here on the way home. Because, oh, there's another Pkunk. Are you gonna come flying toward me? Hello.
So once again you come to our region of space.
That's true.
All are welcome to our nest. We are Pkunk, and we cannot help but love all, share our joy, share our love. Are we not, Pkunk? Yes, I said we were, and so we are. I must laugh and sing for the sheer joy of it. This is our way.
Oh, yeah. So, maybe one last time. What's news?
Yes, we have good news. Well, that is to say, we have no news.
Okay.
But it is good news. That is your expression. We Pkunk do not pretend to understand it.
Okay. Adios, Pkunkos.
Goodbye, Captain. When the crystal stairs once more rotate into harmonic union, we shall meet again.
Wow. Pay that voice actor extra money. That's quite a performance. Psionic World. Nothing. Alright. There's another planet right there. I don't know what that is. Carbide world. Nothing much here. I mean, I could just fill up the hold with common, but I'll hold out. Whoa! Oh, he was just flying for the planet. I thought I was about to get another mandatory palm reading. Fluorescent world. Oh, cool. Okay, let's get this. No biologicals? Fine. Dispatch. So this is definitely... Oh, we're down to 4 crew on board our flagship when we send the lander down. Okay, we'll go back for that. Yep. It's good to get radioactives. I think they are the second most valuable cargo type. We haven't seen any exotics on this trip, I don't think. But that's okay. The exotics seem to be either very sparsely deposited or on planets where there's a high risk in collection. So, you know, it might be that in RU per minute, we're farther ahead collecting this stuff that's more common. You know, if you're going to minimax the whole thing, which I can't help but sort of doing, but at the same time I'm a completionist, so... Anyway. So, Delta Kruger Planet 2 has been cleared out, and that's it for this star system. So we'll just keep heading in the... Oh, are we able to head home? We have 47 fuel. Oh yeah, we can head home. Have we been to Zeta Centauri yet? These larger stars should have higher deposits of minerals. Oh, but if we're gonna do that, we should probably go to... Have we been to Alpha Giclus yet? I forget. We'll check in there if we can. Oh, the tanks are almost full, so... Uh-oh, what's this?
Hello, humans! We are warm and fuzzy with the news of your return. What wisdom do you seek today?
Well, there's no news. I seem to be having a little trouble defeating the Ur-Quan. Do you have any more tips?
I can only tell you to contemplate the small goblet stone.
Small goblet stone, got it.
Spewed forth from the gullet of a water whoppet to land in a moving stream. Does the fish swallow the stone? Perhaps, but that is not the point. Is the stone round? Yes! Does it have little disgusting nodules on it filled with slimy viscous fluid? Only sometimes. What's the point? The point is clear. Make friends with other species. Even the nasty charred beast cannot defeat a pack of idiots without the help of 7 or 8 wrinkled dogs. I think you see what I'm getting at.
Make friends with other species. Got it. All right. Adios, Pkunkos.
Captain, when the crystal spheres
Yes. Yes, rotate into harmonic union. We shall meet again. Yeah. Oh dear. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. No. Let's get out of here. So we'll stop in outside of the Pkunk sphere of influence just to try to top up our tanks. Our mineral cargo bays. And then we'll go home. I can see... Well, those are 2 different ships. See, they're traveling at different velocity. You can see the indicator in the corner. We've got 2 bubbles following us through hyperspace. And one is not stopping at the Pkunk boundary. So that's not a Pkunk. That's something else. And it's faster, and it's headed toward us again. I forget whether we've been here. So This, I don't think we've been here. This looks like a water world. Water world, class 5. That's, I'm not gonna do class 5. And there were no biologicals down there. So we have not been here. There. Let's go there. What is this? Maybe some sort of a noble world? Cool. That might end up filling our tanks. Filling our lander. Nope, not quite. Not quite, but we may be full after this trip. And these deposits are fairly substantial. So we'll skip the common for now. And just target the nobles. Oh, and yeah, we have barely enough to... Well, fuel use 0.2, so it's worth going down there again. But we'll, again, we'll just fill up on the nobles and then we'll be done here. Alright. Let's get home. Wait. We have a few common. Yeah, it's not worthwhile. I just dumped the common into the void. But really there wasn't enough to be worthwhile. So, I believe we've run into the Melnorme Trader at every supergiant star that we visited. So I'm going to stop in to Alpha Centauri, which in this game is a red supergiant. And we shall try to sell our biologicals if we run into it. If we run into it. I don't feel comfortable assigning genders to really amorphous alien blob species. Cool. Not there. Cool, cool. Where are you? Are you here at all? Looking for that trader. Not here. Where's Alpha Centauri 2? There it is. Oh yeah, it was roughly there last time too. Oh, hello. That's what we're looking for. That's where you were. Good.
What a coincidence. I was just talking about you with the Keel Varese captain.
Oh, what now?
They expressed great interest in your explorations and struggles against the Ur-Quan.
Yeah.
But, like all Varese, I'm afraid they were hesitant to introduce themselves for fear of, well, frightening you. In any event,
Okay.
it is our pleasure to meet you once again. Now, what can we do for you today?
I have some items I would like to sell.
What would you like to sell, Captain?
I have some data on alien life forms.
The 133 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 266 credits.
Excellent. I would like to make some purchases.
What items would you like to buy today?
I'm interested in purchasing new technology.
The technology we are now offering includes plans for building blaster weapons, twice as powerful as your ion bolt guns.
Sounds good. I would like to buy the technology you described.
Please remember that these weapons consume energy from your combat batteries faster than your familiar ion bolt guns.
Uh-huh.
You may wish to compensate for this by building additional dynamo modules for your flagship.
Okay.
The technology we are now offering includes specifications for constructing modifications to your planet landers, which will double their speed.
I mean, that would be handy against the, like, mushroom thing that was attacking us, but we don't have enough money for it.
What else would you like to buy?
I shall be leaving now.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
Alright, let's get a move on. Saul! Old Saul, let's go. So in the real universe, Alpha Centauri is a class G star that is barely larger and brighter than Saul, I believe. Not a red supergiant. Alright, so I almost got excited there because it looked like there was a green planet where Earth should be, but nope, Earth is still glowing red. See what it looks like up close. I haven't really taken a look at a slave shielded planet. Oh, that's really terrible. Can't scan it. Alright, let's visit Commander Hayes.
I am at your disposal, Captain.
Oh, alright. Commander, I have minerals to offload. Nice.
Fine job, Captain.
Thank you very much. Can your scientists analyze what I've acquired since my last visit?
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, clear spindle device. Data, the object in question has no clear use or means of activation, but does have superconductive characteristics between 18 and 22 degrees centigrade.
Handy.
We suspect that it is a precursor manufacturer, but we cannot be certain without extended study. Summary, in all likelihood, this object is part of a larger device whose capabilities remain unknown.
Well, that's consistent.
That's the end of our scientist's report.
Great, thank you. Goodbye, Commander.
Bring back lots of minerals, Captain.
I'm trying. Alright, we'll head to the shipyard. And we'll crew up. Oops. Well, especially on the flagship here, we really took a beating. We might even need another crew module. As much as I hate to treat crew as expendable. And then we were going to remove the ion cannon. And let's see, what do we have as a replacement? Fusion blaster. It's expensive, and we would need to add another dynamo unit. But I think that's reasonable. Our thrusters and our turning jets are maxed out. And what else could we do? We might add another fuel tank and another cargo pod. Just because I'm a little bit particular, I'll put the storage bay there, and I'll put the next fuel tank there. And now we better fill up with fuel. Yep, that is going to really hit our remaining RU very hard. Save the game here before we head out. I think this is our 4th deployment. It's definitely our 4th episode anyway. And let's just see. Have probably time to hit the road here. So we have a bunch of leads. We don't have the technology to fix the evil ones on Spathiwa yet, but we have so many leads. Let's depart, and we look at the star map here. We don't want to get too involved in just getting minerals and building up a huge stockpile, and ignoring the fact that there seems to be things happening in the world of the Ur-Quan, right? Their situation has materially changed over the last 3 years, right? Or maybe longer than that, but something's going on. We're supposed to have restocking missions at the Earth Star base, and that wasn't happening. And, you know, there's a bunch of things like that. So, so something's going on with the Ur-Quan. So we've learned about the Ahat, Syreen. We had a lead on Syreen. They were at planet Betelgeuse. And how would we locate them? Oh yeah, we can search for... so this is the old map from the Star Control War. This is where the species were based then. We can see the Umga. There's a couple of unknown species. So we've met the Pkunk. Anderson space. Vux. Well, we haven't heard anything good about Vux. We've heard that the Yehat are battle thralls now, so we got to watch out for them. There's an unknown race over in the far right. But the Syreen are at Betelgeuse. So we should try to find the Chenjesu, but they're probably defeated as well. We really need to check in with the Umga and see what's going on with them. But that's a lot of fuel to get up to them. I'm thinking... let's try to get to Betelgeuse. Let's go. Oh, and there's the Shofixti, who we know caused a supernova on their own sun. I don't know. Maybe they're completely wiped out. Wow, that ship is fast now. Going completely the wrong direction almost, but not completely, but nearly. Alright, so off we go to Betelgeuse. I'm going to burn a whole lot of fuel, but hopefully we'll meet the Syreen. And then we'll have a good conversation. And maybe we'll gain a new ally. I don't know what condition the Syreen are in, though. That's the thing. Every time you meet somebody who's a potential ally, it seems as though they're having a hard time for some reason. And that makes sense, right? The Ur-Quan have their battle thralls. They don't seem to treat them all that well. The battle thralls don't seem to be well managed. And those who are not battle thralls were either unknown or uninvolved in the previous conflict or were defeated. So it's hard trying to find allies in the wreckage of a war that you lost. So where are we now in the map? We've gone almost all the way to where we're going. We've traversed Vux space, I think. Androsynth as well. Were they on the map? I think their Androsynth was on the map. Nobody's really mentioned the Androsynth. That's it's odd. Okay. So we have... well, so far most of the homeworlds have been in Planet 1, so we'll check in on that. This looks like the orbit says it's too hot. And the weather here is bonkers, and the tectonics is almost as bad, so... tectonics are almost as bad? I guess that's the plural. So no Syreen there. What else do we have? So there's... Betelgeuse 2. That has a much nicer orbit, reasonable weather. Some radioactives to harvest and some corrosives, so I guess we'll take a trip down. But again, no sign of the Syreen. I hope something bad hasn't happened to them. Okay. I'm not going to go back down there for a load of corrosives, though, so we'll move on to the next planet in the system. Oh. That glow was a slave shield. Alright, we'll leave it there for now. It looks like we've located the Syreen homeworld, and that's pretty exciting. I hope they're going to be eager to help us out. Don't really have a lot of background on the Syreen, so, you know, in terms of game lore or what their capabilities were, So we'll have to play it careful with them and see what we can arrange. Looking forward to that and exploring more of the universe, looking for more allies, and of course powering up our flagship. Hope you'll join me next time. Bye for now.